Sul, we now Fredershay, The Sims. When last we left off, Dave and Yvette were finally able to pay their bills and are beginning to accumulate money once more. This time they're doing so for a very specific purpose. They're working to get a second bathroom, this one upstairs, so that they can better deal with the morning rush. Right now there's a bit of a queue for using the toilet and the shower, and that holds everything up, and having a second bathroom upstairs would mean that they can deal with that twice as quickly. That said, they would need a lot of money to make this work, because the stuff downstairs is far more expensive than the basic stuff that would likely go upstairs to begin with, which would cause a time delay between the people having showers and using the toilet upstairs as opposed to the ones that are doing so downstairs. That's not necessarily a bad thing when you consider that the alternative is that the Sims all have to wait for one person to finish using the bathroom and shower before another one can go in and then another one can go in, and that makes a staggered queue where people just sort of have to mill around and watch the television and generally waste time that they could be using more productively. But that is for the future. Right now, they're just trying to save up money. And maybe Dave will be able to focus on his magic once more, now everything's sort of settled down. We can hope, eh? Meanwhile, on the other side of the road, Samuel and Danielle were doing quite a bit of socializing. Danielle is nearly a family friend with Keppal. She needs that family friend so that she can gain star power, so that she can gain a promotion at Studio Town. Samuel just reaffirmed his friendship with his brother, which is now very strong indeed. He doesn't need to socialize with anyone for quite a while. Well, apart from Melisande whenever his social gets too low. Let's focus on them, shall we? It is 8:09 in the evening. Samuel is about to play the piano a bit and get his fun up before he goes to sleep. Whereas Danielle is currently having a shower. She'll be going to sleep soon as well. The plan for her tomorrow is simple. She's going to get some sleep, and then when she gets up on the next morning, she's going to try and make Keppal her family friend, and then go to Studio Town and get that promotion. Only then will we be able to see what we need to do next. Just need to let time fast forward a little bit, and now that she's out of the shower, might as well clean that up while you're there. It's a very rare occurrence that any mess is made there at all, but we do need to take care of that. There we go. You're actually going to go to sleep right now, because the sooner you go to sleep, the sooner you're going to get up, and the sooner we can instigate that plan to gain you that promotion. How's playing the piano going, Samuel? Fantastically as always. We'll just let time go super fast right now, and I think it's time for you to go to bed right now. Excellent! The sooner you go to bed, the sooner you'll get up as well. And money is slowly piling up as we do this. We're getting that much closer to being able to afford Meat Servo. Meat Servo will mean that we can get rid of quite a few things. We'll be able to get rid of the maid and the gardener, and it means that on the fly, we can just make food whenever we like, and it doesn't cost us any money. It's not very good food, but it's better than no food, and it doesn't have that preparation time that we have to worry about. We'll just wait until morning now. How's Melisande? Melisande is okay. How is the food situation? That is also fine. Excellent. We'll just focus on Danielle here because she's going to get up first. And there we go. The phone is going. Time for you to answer the phone. Or for you. Now you answer the phone because you're already up. And you might as well be up as well. Why not, eh? Think it's time for you to serve breakfast? That breakfast is not that good anymore. Is this going to be money? You have been chosen. They will come soon. We'll never know who they are. But either way, time for you to start doing things, like playing the piano, because you might as well get that fun stat up. The sooner you do that, the sooner you'll be able to ring Keppal and say hello. You don't have to clean that up, but it's nice that you made the bed there. Just a little bit of cleanliness and neatness may save you 10 simoleons every once in a while. Melisande is definitely going to need some company pretty soon, so I imagine in the spare time that you have, Samuel, you're going to socialise with Melisande. There's really not much else you need to do right now, except maybe study cooking a little more, but that is going to be quite a while before you gain another level of that. Your creativity is going up quite quickly. You're already at level 5, and I imagine soon you'll be at level 6. because the piano is the best source of entertainment, everyone is naturally going to use it. You, meanwhile, are going to eat some food. Not bad. There isn't much food in there anymore, so you're going to have to take care of that at some point. We'll wait until you start eating, however. We don't want you to fill that up and then deal with your food. Your hunger is quite low. And there is El Bandito, causing shenanigans. It is time for you to take care of El Bandito. Alright, you just want to phone animal control here. It's a little bit finicky phoning animal control with the... Nope, stop doing that. You want to phone animal control right now, and then you want to go and grab some food, and we're going to actually move the food over to here. There we go. Much better. Do that, and then grab a plate. Much better. We'll turn off this camera, because El Bandito is soon not going to be a problem anymore. You, meanwhile, are just going to hang around this room. Don't worry, we'll be socializing with you soon enough, and we would indeed like you to get rid of El Bandito, mainly because we don't want El Bandito to cause a mess everywhere. And now you're going to grab a plate of food, and you two will socialize for a bit, and I imagine that won't go very well. You're talking about animals there by the looks of it? Or is that a different interest? Let's have a look. Interests, that is under... It's under outdoors. There we go. But there is an animal in the picture, but it is outdoors. Melisande is looking at the food and going, I wish I had food right now. And you do have food. Well, you've had food. You'll be having food soon enough. And there is a negative. They really don't get on that well, do Samuel and Danielle. There's a lot of, hey, I like this, and then he goes, well, I really don't like that at all. We're going to change the topic to parties, because otherwise this relationship is going to dip into the negatives, and it'll be the first time that that's happened. And she doesn't like parties. There's generally no topic that they can talk about that they agree on to liking. So we're going to, So Samuel's going to use the toilet and the shower here, and then he has the rest of the morning all to himself. What he's going to do before that, actually, is he's going to fill this bowl up, and then he's going to do these things. You can wait until he's done in the bathroom and the shower before you have the, before you use the toilet yourself. And then you'll be ringing Keppal. You really need to ring Keppal. You need that family friendship before you go to Studio Town. And hopefully it'll be a friendship that'll last. I'm not counting on that, however, because you're still not his friend, even though you know him 72 in the positive. That is a significant positive to not know someone as a family friend. It's the Claire Charming problem all over again. And we really don't like the Claire Charming problem. How is your fun? Your fun is pretty good. And your bladder is not too bad. You could get rid of these things while we wait, I suppose. Why not, eh? We can't do anything like water these flowers. You could only clean them up eventually. That will come in time. You'll deal with hygiene here, and then we'll have a few interactions here. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Much better. And by the time you've dealt with that, Samuel will be done. Then again, Samuel is taking a while, so maybe Samuel won't be done. Just play the piano for a little bit. There we go, just get your fun nice and topped up. And the carpool for Samuel will be here in about an hour. There's not going to be that much socializing going on, but it's better than no socializing. You know what you should actually be doing? You should be calling Keppal over. There we go. Just get him over right now so that you can say hello and make that friendship happen. And then use the toilet. I forgot that the whole reason I was having you delay doing anything was because you needed to use the toilet. Alright, we shall call Keppal and see if he'd like to come over. No photo opportunities, please. I can't make that definitely not happen, but I hope it won't. And the answer is, he would like to come over. Excellent. Don't invite anybody else over. You didn't invite anybody else over. Excellent. And he's going to be around pretty quickly. We'll have one more interaction here. Why not? We will Give Melisande a hug. There we go, that should help with social quite a bit. Never mind, Melisande is going to sleep. That's fine too, because you need to go to work, Samuel. The carpool will be here right now. And off you go! Have fun at work! We'll wait until, are you going to cause a traffic jam? You are, Keppal. That is not good. And fortunately you moved away quite quickly, which means that Samuel can get to work. Always handy. Time for you to say hello to Keppal. And Nancy is waiting for Keppal to move. Nancy has decided, never mind, I'll just put the things I want to put down over here. There we go. And you're taking the long way round. You know, lots of people in this house decide, instead of going through the house, they go around the house. It's really good long-winded route. But hey, they like doing it, so I suppose that's fine. Why don't you come inside? We have a friendship to make blossom. And there's food, which is good, because you're going to eat that food, which will help deal with one of your needs. And that means that you'll stay around longer, which is always nice. Why don't you, I was about to say you could wash your hands, but there's really no need to, because it won't really improve your hygiene that much. You do have a guest around, you know. It would be good for you to pay attention to your guest. That said, your guest is currently eating food, so you might as well just play the piano until he's done doing that. There we go, it shouldn't take too long for him to finish. And there is the maid. Hello, are you just cleaning up everywhere? There's probably not much for you to clean up, as we did a little bit of cleaning ourselves. And you're nearly done, Keppal. Just a little longer, and Melisande is awake. Her social is a little bit better, could do with a small bit of improvement. I'm sure Samuel will be able to help with that eventually. And Keppal seems to like cleaning up after himself, which is good. We're going to, we can actually say, I'm your biggest fan. I'll talk about star quality. There's really not much else we can do. We can give an autograph over to Keppal. That seems to be a poor idea. Let's talk about star quality here. There's really not as much that they can talk about. Is this going to work? I highly hope so, because they really need to become friends. Or maybe they can never become friends. The two are doomed never to know each other that well. And that has improved it by a little bit. We could talk about show business. Why not? Let's talk about show business for a bit. And that is a significant conversation. We have made a new family friend. Finally. And suddenly a lot of interactions open up. We can finally talk to him about his interests. Now that we're his friend, we can do that. And more importantly, we have 4 star power. Keppal is a high-flying celebrity in the world of Studio Town. And that is brilliant, because if we can maintain this friendship, we can definitely get a promotion. Or even 2, using Keppal's friendship as the star power that we need. And that was, I think, 20 simoleons. We really need to keep you as our friend, Keppal. And so, a friendship was born. And it looks like it's going to be quite a decent one. You just need to wait until that that milestone of making them your family friend, and then they will talk to you about all sorts of things. And he really needs to, I imagine, go and use the toilet. So we're going to let him go and do that. Or he's just going to stand over there for a little bit. What are you going to do? You're going to... Yep, you're going that way. And you're going to have lunch. You are not going to have lunch because we really need you to do something else. You need to make sure that this friendship is even stronger. You could turn this on here. That's a good idea. Have some music to dance to. Something just to improve the fun rating of everyone here. And what did you turn it on to? The answer is... we may never know. Ah, you've turned it on to that. I don't think that's what Samuel would turn it on to, but that's fine. We'll just wait for Keppal to come over here, because Keppal will eventually want to have a conversation about something, or Keppal has his own ideas. Are you going to dance, Keppal? The answer is... you're going to dance. Well, we're going to join in that dancing. Why not, eh? Dance the afternoon away, you two! Would you like to dance? Certainly! And then they dance together. Certainly, high-flying celebritydom right here. Let's have another conversation, shall we? Oh wait, he's still dancing. He has now stopped dancing. Maybe that's enough fun for Keppal. He's like, no, that is enough fun for today. No more fun for me. That will probably help just a little bit, just enough so that this relationship can get even stronger. I couldn't even check if I wanted to how much Keppal knows Danielle, because Keppal has no home of his own for me to look into. I can't click on where he is in Studio Town and go, so what's your life like? I could have done that with Claire, not that I did, but not with Keppal, or anyone from downtown, or anyone from the holiday lots, or anyone from any community lot that doesn't have their own place in the neighborhood. Maybe one more conversation. That is... okay, that's a decent enough topic. And 98 is how well we know him. Now we know him 100. And this is good enough to say goodbye with just a handshake. And maybe we can... I think we should probably try and take care of going to Studio Town today. And unfortunately this food is not good, so we're going to have a quick dinner and a shower. There we go. We'll very quickly get this done, and hopefully we will have just enough time to gain one promotion. Maybe. That has dealt with that, and also dealt with comfort quite adequately. We'll use this, and then we'll turn... actually, we'll leave that on for... actually, no, we'll just turn that off. I was about to say we'll leave that on, but there's really no reason to. To Studio Town we go after this, and maybe we'll get that promotion. 4.0 star power. All we need to do is get to know a couple more people with that level of star power, and we wouldn't need to worry about getting any more family friends for the rest of Danielle's climb up the ladder of fame. That said, energy is a little bit rubbish, so maybe this wasn't a good idea. We don't need energy to do things in Studio Town. We don't need energy at all. We'll just play the piano for a tiny bit and then go to Studio Town. And by the time you start playing, welcome home, Samuel. You brought home quite a lot of money. And I think Melisande is going to come over and say hello, and everything is going to save because you're heading off the lot. And the phone is going. Do you know what? You should answer that right now. Maybe it's a large pile of money, and Melisande has got in the way. But not for very long. Grab that phone! We will never know what that was for. We shall go to Buckingham Galleries here, and get that promotion, hopefully. We have the surefire way of making sure that this works, so maybe we'll manage it. Maybe Keppal will be here, and that would be a pleasant surprise. The answer is... Keppal is not here, but Avril Lavigne is here. We want to double check. Yes, this is what we're doing. We need to model winter wear. Who else is currently here? Let's see, we'll go to the first story. We have Blake, and we also have Pristine Christine again, and the paparazzo, and of course Lana. Hello, Avril Lavigne. One day Danielle will be as famous as you, and there'll be a star over her head as she goes around doing things. And then you will be asking for her autograph. Okay, that's probably not likely. Will we gain a promotion just from doing this once? I doubt it, but it's worth a go. Plus it means that our star power level of fame won't deteriorate. Alright, we'll do the same routine as before, and we'll earn a tiny bit of money while we're doing so. Energetic, energetic, and energetic. No on energetic for the first one. Alright. What about the second one? Let's see. No! No on energetic for the second one as well. And the third one is a no. So energetic is just a no. If we'd have picked a different one to start with, we might have got this done sooner. Energy is not doing great. At all. Hopefully, falling asleep in Studio Town has no particular negatives, but I doubt that that is the case that it's not. Alright, that's a no on seductive. Aha! Yes, for the second one. And the third one is a... Yes, so we know what we have to do. It is the third one, and then the second and the second. I don't remember the third one's name. We shall find out once we get there. Aha! Artistic, seductive, seductive. We've nailed this, and Danielle looks like she's about to fall asleep. Let's hope she doesn't fall asleep right now. She's gonna fall asleep as soon as she finishes doing this, that is. Going to Studio Town was probably a mistake. It won't be a mistake if we get promoted, however. Let's see. Excellent. No promotion. Oh dear. Time for you to try and get to here. This isn't going to work, is it? We gained a little bit of energy back. So maybe, just maybe, we might manage to get back home. I'm doubting it somehow, but we'll try. Run, Danielle, run! Try and get back home. Ignore the fan. You're going to collapse if you don't. And we want, definitely want someone to come and pick us up. Yes, please. We're actually going to wait over here so that we gained a little bit of energy there. Do we constantly gain energy when we're in Studio Town? That would be unusual if that was the case, because we had very little energy and now we have a tiny bit more. Just enough to function. Just enough to get back. Kyle, thank you. Just enough to get back home. But what was the result of that phone call? We're about to find out. The answer is it a big pile of money? We'll just tell you to get some sleep. The answer is yes, your investments have paid you a dividend of 350 simoleons. Oh, Samuel, always thinking about your investments. And when we come back, folks, we're going to have Danielle go to Studio Town tomorrow, because she really, really needs to... Uh-oh, traffic jam incoming! And you're not going to... are you going to cancel that command because of that? You're just going to shrug a lot, and then you're going to forget what you're doing. That's not good. You need to get some sleep right now. And you are very tired, that is true. So tired that you're likely not going to get to bed. But when we come back, folks, Danielle's going to go back to Studio Town, gain that promotion, and then we'll see what we need to do for the next one. Hopefully we won't need to gain any more friends. And now she's going to go to sleep. Standing up. At least you're going to gain some energy back, eh? So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag.